Welcome everyone back to the Iron Horse Pulling Team Light Limited Super Stock build. Told you that hopefully the next time you see this thing it'll be in some kind of primer. It kind of is, but God, I tell you what, there's just a lot of work that goes into these things, trying to build them and make them look right and safe. We're getting closer. Just to kind of give you a little update on the engine. I got the engine back about a month ago. The engine, we ended up having to clearance the block. It probably took me over a week to get the clearance made on the bottom of that block. And the reason why is just to kind of give you a little example here. These are the rods for it. I think I've showed them before. But these things are a lot larger, or a lot wider at the base. And it just requires a lot more work to get everything clearanced in there in order to make that bottom end swing around with the bigger ends and a bigger width. So got this nice stainless steel fuel tank here. We got to put that on, and like I said, that the engine stuff's pretty much done. We did send the motor back to the machine shop. After we got it clearanced, I wanted to clean it, and then they're going to put the cam bearings in it so they can get the cam bearings line board. On a Cummins, Cummins only has one cam bearing in the very front journal. Most of the truck guys will tell you, and pretty much if you're in the pulling world with the higher pinch pressure, you really need to run, you really need to put the bearings through the whole thing, and that takes a little time. So, over the last 2 days, been getting that Pour 15 product and coating the inside of the frame with it. Got the frame all wiped down here with that zinc. I don't know. It's like a self-etching deal. We've been doing some work on the dash, pretty much getting it close. We got some welds to smooth out and stuff, and stuff like that. But the dash is turning out pretty decent. Kind of putting all this stuff together before I paint it and just paint it in one piece, because when you start painting it, all the holes start getting smaller that you drilled. So that's kind of where we're at on the frame. I kind of wanted to show you on I set some pictures of a product that I bought. It's called 1 Gauge. And 1 Gauge is a really efficient, actually very economical dash for you. And it's also a data logger. It's got some really neat features. It's called 1 Gauge. Here's the dash. And I've got a plastic bezel that all this fits in, and we got the Optima battery up front there. But this is the entire setup here. And yeah, it's really for a tractor. They're built more for cars, but this guy has been doing more tractor stuff, and it's called 1 Gauge. Has done a really nice job with this. He can make this dash however you want it. And this dash is touchscreen, so you can change how you want the gauges to read. You can change the colors. You can put warnings on there for temps. You can say, I just got this hooked up to the battery. This is for a daylight screen also. You can change the brightness. We got 6 EGTs on here. We got 4 pressure stages. And one thing neat about this is you can get an app on your phone, and you can actually record your run using your phone. And all your gauges will appear on your phone, so you can go back and actually watch your run, and everything your motor's doing will be on the screen of your phone of it being recorded. So that's kind of a neat feature. Yeah, and this whole setup was right around a little over $1,100. So very economical, and I'm really happy with it. Like I said, this is their 7-inch dash. I don't know. He has a 12-inch. I didn't know if I'd have enough room for the 12, so I went with the 7. The 7 is kind of small, but if you got a larger dash, I'd definitely go with the 12, and it's just a little bit more money. So that's kind of where we've been doing. I was, you can say we're putting that pour stuff on everywhere where there's going to be a lot of weights being hang or whatever, because this stuff will not chip. And you can paint over it also, which is really nice. But boy, this stuff's nasty. It gets on you. It is very, very, very hard to get off of you. So that's where we're kind of at on the chassis. We've been working here on the rear end, getting some of it done too, getting some stuff painted. I am running into a little issue on trying to figure out where I'm going to put the throttle, because that seat sits in there so tight. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the throttle there and try to find some way to do the throttle. But we got the hitch all painted, and we're getting, like I said, we're getting a little bit closer here. If anybody's got any ideas for a throttle, let me know. Because I've been having a hard time figuring out how I'm going to set it in there and then not hit anything. But no, I just wanted to give a quick update. I hope everybody's getting close to having some fun this summer. Got some exciting news this year that the Iowa State Fair's back with the tractor pull this year, so that's always exciting. Another venue to pull, another large venue to pull. It sounds like it's going to be 2 days possibly. They're going to build just a one-off track, and that track's going to be used just for motorsports, stuff like that. So that'll be exciting. From what I understand, if you ever been over there where that old baseball field used to sit, it kind of sits just to the south of that, just a little bit along that fence there. It's kind of where I think they're planning on putting it. But no, I kind of wanted to give everybody it's been a while since I've been on here. We're still working on it. We're still having fun. Got a house project going. I got some drywall work I got to be doing inside. So I don't know, we'll probably be taking a week or two off on this, and then we'll get back at it once my favorite job of taping and mud and drywall and stuff. So, but no, our plans is to be out this summer, hopefully late summer, and we hope to see everybody there. If you got a pull, give me a holler. We did buy a new hauler, and which is kind of exciting for me. Bought my first semi, and we got some work to do to it, but I'll tell you, it runs good, and it made a 600-mile trip home, so that's always a plus. And we found an old furniture van trailer in town here, and we're going to get that home as soon as the guy finds a title for it. And so then that'll be another project to start working on. So we'll hope everybody has a great summer, and we look forward to seeing everybody. Thank you.